What is STP? Spanning tree protocol. STP will provide you redundancy with loop-free network. Good to phone me. So STP we have some type of port or some type of terms we can say. In STP we have a word which is called root bridge, root port, designated port. Okay, blocking port. What is root bridge? Anyone? What is root bridge? Root bridge is the focal point of the network. It is central point of the network, and all the ports of root bridge is in a forwarding state. You can say it's a designated state. What is the meaning of root port? Can anyone? Root port. Root port is a port that is closest to the root bridge. Like for example, if I'm taking an example, I have this diagram. I have switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, 4 and 5. Let's assume this switch 1 is acting as a root bridge. It's a root bridge. Now, and this port is in a blocking state, this port is in a forwarding state. So can you please tell me what is exactly this port? This is the root port or designated port? The switch. Anyone? Okay, first of all, tell me what is the exactly? This is the designated port or root port. I am on root bridge, so all the port is in a designated, which is called designated. Yes, and this is called root port. Why? Because this is the switch port that is closest to the root bridge. That's why it's called root port. This is designated port. This also a root port. It's going to root bridge. This one is designated. This one is also known as what? A root port. This is designated port, and this one is also called root port. Okay, understood? Everyone? It's a simple CCNA concept. Muzammil, okay. Phone me, Nalini, Vishal. The simple CCNA concept. Okay. So now for STP, I'm going to do some practical verification, some basic STP. So I'm using packet tracer. I'm using 3 switches. So how a switch will act as a root bridge? A switch is having least priority value will act as a root bridge. And if there's a tie in between priority value, the tiebreaker is least switch MAC address. So command is show spanning tree. You can see you're on this switch 1. So is spanning tree. This is not is acting as a root bridge. You can go on this switch. You can see. So spanning tree. This switch is acting as a root bridge because every switch has the same priority value 32769. By default, the value is 32768, but you can see VLAN1 is running. That's why it's at the value. That's why you are seeing 32769 at the number. So this switch is acting as a root bridge. This is called STP. This port is in a blocking state. This port is in a forwarding state. If this port goes down, this will take a responsibility. So this is exactly the redundancy link in STP. Now, in STP, trunk, you know the command, root port, I already told you. designated. Now this is the topic is a spanning tree port fast. Why we are using port fast in STP? Look, STP is running in this environment, and if I'm going to connect this in device, this is the in device. This is in device means it's a PC, desktop, workstation, server, anything, laptop. So I'm going to connect this in device with this switch. So you can see the output. The port is in a listening state. In STP, port is use the forwarding delay. Forwarding delay is called 15-second listening and 15-second learning. So it will take 30 seconds to come up. You can see port is in a listening state and learning state. So it will take 30 seconds because you can see the forward delay by default is 15 seconds. So it will take 30 seconds to come up. So why you are doing this? Because STP is running in your environment. That's why every time if you are connecting any devices, so he will looking for is this device is switch or PC. That's why he is doing what? Listening and learning. You can see for this port also. For 0/4, port is what? Doing what? Listening. So why I'm going to wait? Because I am on end devices. Why I'm going to wait? Let's say example, there is a DHCP server available here. So when you connect a PC, when you connect a PC with switch, then port will take 30 seconds to come up. Then he will send the DHCP discover message to DHCP server. Then he will get the IP address from DHCP server. So it will take time. Why I'm going to do this? This is an end device. I know very well. It will not create broadcast. It's an end device, right? So I am going to speed up the convenience. I can use port fast on a specific port. Like when you enable port fast feature on any port, exactly you are going to disable STP. Like for example, if I am using 0/8 port, I will connect this PC. I will connect this PC with 0/8 port. Now I am using command spanning tree port fast. Once you use this command, you will get a warning message. What is the warning message? The port fast should be enabled on a port to connecting a single host. It's a warning message. So port fast is enabled. Let's mean you disable STP process here. So now, if we are connecting this PC with 0/8 port, so you can see the port immediately in forwarding state. There is no listening and learning. So every time if you are connecting in devices with PC, so you need to do port fast enable. You need to enable port fast on the port. Understood my point? To phone me, to port fast. Okay. So this is the command to enable. The next one is in your book, which is called RSTP. So rapid PVSTP. Why RSTP? Because by default you can see by default, if you are verifying here, by default show spanning tree. IEEE is running. By default is running 802.1d on Cisco devices. But if you want to use RSTP, you have to enable it. Exactly difference between normal STP 802.1d and 802.1w is, you can see all the path calculation remain the same. Only it's include the inbuilt feature of port fast, uplink fast, backbone fast. Okay. For example, if you are using normal STP here, normal STP. Wait, I'm going to delete these PC. Wait. If you are using normal STP here, you can see this port is in a blocking state. This port is in a blocking state. 0/1. This port is in a forwarding state. If forwarding port goes down, then blocking port, how much time will he will take to come up? You can see 0/2. I'm going to shut down manually. You can verify with show spanning tree. The port is in listening state. Actually, the port will take first max is. This is called hold on timer. So this port will take